We're doing this for filmmaking students at the local community college doing a project based on the inner workings of a lit mag. Let's keep our comments businesslike and useful. Is there anything I can...
Not really.
Jessica has been doing a smashing job of managing 3-master while I work on my novel. So smashing, in fact, that I might as well start a new lit mag called Chopped Liver.
Wrenn's agent is shopping her novel around, which means that Wrenn has the one thing that she can't stand. A bunch of free time and nothing to worry about. So, yeah, it's been a pretty stress-free time around here.
I thought of something I can do while I wait.
Wrenn, you realize that publishing your novel could take years or never happen, right?
Well, you know those cheater websites like Margin Scribbles and Biff's Notes? Like something like that. I'll take my actual expertise and offer it on those huge books that you can't even pay a college kid to read.
Won't that just make you angry?
Isn't that what jobs do?
Alright, but I get to perform your theme song. She's gonna read you books from the past so your class won't be a pain in the ass. So what else has been going on? Well, Jessica's got me into this novel from 1930 Slovenia about the Hashanshin. I mean, obviously the Hashanshin were around in 11th century Persia, not 1930 Slovenia.
Slovovia?
Next week, Jessica's gonna let me critique some of her work, which I'm particularly stoked about. Think long Virginia Woolf type sentences with this incredible performance flair.
Let me guess. None of this footage is going to be useful, right?
Other than that, I think I got a pretty good thing going with Emerson now. A lot of respect and chemistry between us. Similarities to real-life persons are purely coincidental. Why they even still bother to put that there?
So boners like you don't think it's real?
You're really doing this? College kids use margin scribbles because they don't want real insight.
It is no more a waste of time than when you started a poetry podcast featuring failed professional wrestlers.
The saxophone wails. Sound of eagles soaring high. I like to eat.
As for things that actually matter, a student that I tutor, Raymond, is the recipient of the upcoming Nietzsche Award. I'm not involved with the essay reading and winner selection process, but I do have the privilege of a veto if I see any problems. I think I'd be brimming with pride right now. But I finally got around to reading the winning essay, and there was just something familiar about it.
I'm telling you, Ubermensch applies to writers as well. Do you think anyone pre-Strindberg would think that a character like Eva Bigtree Oscar Wilde could exist? And not to say that we aren't the final evolution of the writers, because it's the entire point.
That's right. All of Raymond's metaphorical flosso-babble was stolen from an old abandoned blog by a user called Blissful Songbird.
So anyway,
Blissful Songbird is Wrenn, if that wasn't clear. So, you see my problem. The award ceremony is tonight. It's not that I have a problem asking for help. It's that one does not simply communicate with these people in a way that they understand.
Gentle push, gentle push, gentle push.
I've got a few ideas.
Wrenn just needs a good casual encounter. If she had a nickel for every date she actually followed through on, she'd have to get a real job.
how hard can it be?
You guys are going to edit this so I look like some sort of omniscient narrator, right?
Academic integrity, my friend. Integrity above all else. When the world burns, when we all fall, let us do so as true writers, as enlightened beings of the literary canon. Let us walk out of this world well-read, and let us revise all mistakes we see, so long as we draw breath.
Fiction 101. Conflict begins with desire. Now, I know that putting my face and name and address on a hookup site isn't something that an audience typically roots for its protagonist to do, but at least give me this. What am I saying? If you don't get me, what do I need you for? Alone in my house, scoping out chicks, using slang from the 90s. Burger King Kids Club direct interior monologue.
It went on like that for about an hour. And then...
Oh, that was quick. Alright then.
As Nietzsche once said, to survive is to find some meaning in this suffering. Let me tell you, earning a bachelor's degree from this place included plenty of that stuff. But the suffering all becomes worth it when I can stand before you, friends, peers, esteemed professors, and say with confidence, as I hold this certificate in my hand, that no matter how much time you spend dithering in a dingy old warehouse like this school, there's another hill just beyond, waiting for you to be first on its summit. If you're wondering whether I'm still quoting Nietzsche, the answer is no. That one was all me.
Relax, all I did was write a big red F on the guy's paper. You know, in the beginning this was kind of cool, but now I kind of feel like I'm watching a movie of somebody playing a video game of the cool thing I wish I was doing.
What are you doing? This is crazy. Probably getting catfished. It's probably that wrestler from Punter's podcast. Louisville Sluggers under the bed.
Yeah, I went home when Wrenn told me what was going on. I consider myself a sexual deviant, but I didn't want to be around for that particular party.
Wrenn?
Hey, I just got stood up by a person I think I was going to whack with a baseball bat.
Oh, do you think they really deserve that?
Didn't get a chance to find out.
Listen, I've been stood up a million times.
Really? You?
Yeah. Why do you think my writing's so good? Well, I'll be here if you need to vent. But, don't beat yourself up. Okay?
I didn't imagine that, right? You know, it kind of seems like for a minute there, it's weird, but maybe it was Jessica who responded to my profile and then changed her mind. Why? I mean, I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about the whole idea of it. I mean, was it realistic?
She's gonna read you books from the past, so your class won't be a pain in the ass. She'd rather have Edgar Allan Poe read the creepy nothings in her ear. She'd rather eat a meat pie baked by Titus and left out for a year. She's the angriest reader you've ever heard. She's the frustrated poetry nerd. She's the angsty nonfiction-fiction nerd. She's the angry literature nerd. She's the angry literature nerd. Angry literature nerd. She's the angry literature nerd.
That ended up being the best speech ever.